Toastmasters and dear guests. Welcome to Oracle Trailblazers Toastmaster meeting number 536. Toastmasters provide positive and supportive environment for all the members to improve their leadership and communication skills. So let me give you some ground rules in the Toastmasters meeting. Please mute or silence your sound making devices during the meeting and make sure you come inside the room or going outside the room, do it during applause, not during the speeches to reduce the distraction. And all the speakers, please be mindful of sex, religion, and politics during your Toastmaster speeches. And all the people who have joined online, please unmute while speaking and mute rest of the time. With that, let me introduce our presiding officer and also the president of our club, Toastmaster Sai Akash, who is always available for us in the club and is very active throughout the week for the meeting and always make sure he picks all the committee members to executive members to participate, get your roles done just before, not just one day before, he'll get it 4 or 5 days before and make sure everybody is having the roles. Try his best to get all the roles, and he is one of the members who joined Oracle a couple of years back and is working in Oracle OCI infrastructure OCI team, and is make sure that he balances work as well as Toastmaster as being as president of the club, and he just loves drinking coffee. He's coffee addict, and he just loves pets and especially cats and dogs. I've seen his photos, WhatsApp photos with cats and dogs, and he simply tells that. With that, let me hand over to our president of our club, Toastmaster Sai Akash. Over to you, Sai Akash.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil. I think that was a lovely intro to our session for today, and I'm really, really glad to see many, many new faces today. Before speaking anything, I'll just take a few minutes and ask the few new faces here to introduce themselves. I think we can begin with someone online. Nancy, a quick intro.
Definitely. Thanks a lot, Sai. Yeah, it has been, I think, my second session as a guest in Toastmasters, so I'm really excited. And regarding me, I have been part of OCI myself as well for around 2 years now, working currently in the OCI AI AML infrastructure team. So that's what, and I'm looking forward to learn and be a part of Toastmasters Club, where I know that the growth and communication increases significantly. So yeah, that's about myself. What do you say?
Thank you, Nancy. I can see a few other people, Santosh and Jitendra. Would like a quick intro about yourself and how you got to know about the meeting.
Hi.
Hi, Santosh. You can go ahead first.
Okay, I am Santosh Malik. I am part of Oracle Global Support, and this is my second interaction with you all. So I got to know about this from our office criteria. I just want to improve my spoken ability and to get good communication skills. So I joined this session.
I think that's good to know, and hope you stay till the end of the session. We have a few opportunities for you as well to try and speak out yourself.
Okay. Yes.
Thanks. Jitendra?
Yeah, hi, Sanshis. Hello, everyone. So my name is Jitendra. I'm part of Oracle NetSuite GBU team. My profile is into account management. So definitely I am the frequent visitor of Toastmaster Club. Definitely looking forward to one more fruitful session today. Thank you, everyone.
Now over to the offline guest today. Can each one of you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, I'm Jay Shankar Linga. I'm part of Oracle from last 14 years. This is my 14th year. And I've been with Toastmaster earlier also. I completed 1 year. After that, there was a gap. I think 6 to 7 months gap. So now I want to restart my journey. So I'm here. This is my second meeting with you guys. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Anil Jaiswal. So I have been with Oracle 11 years. So I'm part of Cloud Infra team. Yeah, thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Chandana, and I have joined Oracle last year in August during the orientation program itself. I got to know about Toastmasters. Actually, that's where I have first heard, and even like 3-4 years back, also I had this thought to check out for Toastmasters because it's a place where you can improve your public speaking or communication. These are two things that I had in mind. I wanted, but I did not push much to join any. Have searched, but I did not. Like I'm from Hyderabad, so and like when I joined Oracle, like during orientation program, I got to know, and I always thought like I will come and come and meet, but yeah, due to other work commitments, I couldn't. So finally, I thought like I'll take a step towards joining and improving myself. So yeah, that's why I'm here today, and I hope like I'll join in with you guys a few more sessions and take part along with all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your intro. And one thing which I heard across everyone's intro was that they come to Toastmasters to improve their leadership and speaking skills. So I just like to give a brief intro or brief history of why Toastmasters even exists. So back in 1924, there was this gentleman called Mr. Ralph C. Smedley, and he was living in England, and he thought he was active in his local area, and he used to see other men around him that they could not speak much. They could not lead a meeting. They could not take a toast for people. They could not lead any sessions or meetings. That's when he realized, okay, I need to do something about this. I need young people around me to be more capable and more dependent in general. So that's when in 1924 a club was started, and that's how the foundation for Toastmasters has been laid. And today, if you look around, I'll just ask one quick question. How many members do you think Toastmasters has currently worldwide? A quick guess, anyone?
Around 50 to 60,000.
60,000, okay, okay. I think that's the lower, but you'll be surprised to know it's about 8 million people around the world. And Toastmasters is spread across 148 countries. That's almost 150. So it's an international organization where, let's say someday you go to some other country, you might end up bumping into another Toastmaster. So that's something which is really, really amazing about this organization. Again, this is a voluntary organization where people come themselves and they want to improve themselves. So that's what keeps driving us. So thanks a lot, everyone, for attending. And we have something really exciting for you today by Toastmaster Vipsa. And without further ado, I would like to hand it over to her.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sai Akash. I'm audible properly, right? Okay. So I want you all to imagine that you are asked to write the most important document in the history of your country. And it will have 90,000 words, and you have to write it by hand, and you cannot afford to make a single mistake. That's a lot of pressure, right? Am I right? Yeah, so this pressure was put on by a man called Prem Bihari Raizada by Prime Minister Nehru in 1949. So he was asked to write the Constitution of India, and he was asked that how much will you charge? One can charge a lot of money, but he said not a single penny. But I have one condition, that I will put my name in every page of the document, and I'll also keep my name and my grandfather's name at the end of the document. And Nehru agreed, and that's how Ram Bihari Narayan Raizada became the writer of our constitution, and it was illustrated by Nandalal Bose. So, welcome to today's session. It will be about the Constitution Day, which was celebrated recently, yesterday, November 26th. It is celebrated every day, every year on November 26th. It's also called as Samvidhan Divas in Hindi. So, this will be the theme of today's session. So, why do we celebrate this day? Just a simple reason, anyone? Why do we celebrate Constitution Day? Anyone?
Like any other day, any other special day, it's a like we celebrate to remember the importance of that particular item. So here, like it's constitution, so remembering like who are all involved, who all worked to bring up our draft, like coming up with a draft and improve the constitution that we are following still today.
Right.
And the whole social system. Justice. Like the entire like country, like it follows the same rules even today. So everyone should know like where it has started from and how it.
It is partly true that we commemorate the Constitution, but my question was why November 26th? What happened on this day? On 1949, November 26th. Any ideas? Otherwise, No ideas? Okay. So, on this day, after tirelessly working for 2 years by the Constituent Assembly, on this day it was adopted that okay, this will be the constitution. Finally it was adopted on November 26, 1947, and that's why we celebrate Constitution Day on this day. So this day marks basically from us being from a colonized nation to colonized territory to a democratic republic nation. That's why it's very important. And as you said, yes, very rightly, that till today we abide by this book. And actually, there's a very funny story regarding this, that when everyone has signed the document physically, and when they were going to sign it, suddenly rain started. And the critics were thinking that, you cannot bind people of India who are so diverse by just one rule book, one constitution. But it suddenly started raining, and it is said that in Indian beliefs, rain is a good omen, and that everyone believed that this book people will live the spirit of this book, and it will work, and it is working. It's 75 years now. So yeah, so that is why we celebrate this day. And since the Constitution gave us freedom of speech, so here in Toastmasters we are learning how to use that power effectively. But like a nation cannot run without its cabinet of ministers, we cannot run without our little cabinet of role takers. So I would like to invite our general evaluator for today. He has joined Oracle in 2020 and works in CSS Global SaaS and Apps Delivery team. He also likes to play badminton in his free time, and he likes to meditate, which he believes that helps him to emerge as a better person every day. Most importantly, he is one of those people who has always stood strong with our club's needs and requirements. So please welcome Toastmaster Ravindra as our general evaluator for today. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhipsa, for that wonderful warm welcome. So today I'm playing the role of general evaluator. So as a general evaluator, I will be monitoring the whole session about what went wrong, like what are the areas of improvement, how we can improve the session better. And for this journey, I'm not today we have there is a tag team normally. We timer, accounter, and grammarian. So we have today we don't have timer, but we have we don't have a grammarian, but we have a timer. So that role is playing. I'm playing that role of timer. So coming to timer role. So about the timer, I will be monitoring the session, taking note of the time, because we all know that time is precious, and whoever is speaking, whether it's speeches or table topics, I will be making the note of time. And coming to speeches, we have prepared speeches. which is duration of 5 to 7 minutes, whereas icebreaker speech is 4 to 6 minutes. So today I think we have prepared speech. So it is 5 to 6 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will be showing the green card as it shows in the background on my screen. So I will be showing this green card at 5 minutes, and yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. So you have a buffer time of 30 minutes to wrap up your speech after showing this red card. That's about prepared speeches. And coming to table topics, its duration of 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will be showing the green card. 1 minute 30 seconds, I will be showing the yellow card, and 2 minutes, I will be showing the red card. So you have a buffer time of 30 seconds to wrap up your speech after I show the red card. So that's about table topics. And also we have speech evaluation timings, which is 2 to 3 minutes. So same like 2.5 minutes, at 2 minutes, I will be showing the green card, and 2.5 minutes, I will be showing the yellow card, and 3 minutes, I will be showing the red card. So you have a buffer time of 30 seconds. So that's about the timings. I hope you all follow the timings. And I will be coming at the end of the speech, at the end of the session, as a general evaluator. I will be giving my final report. Over to Toastmaster Abhiksha. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravindra.
Thank you.
So coming back to our theme, does anyone know what was the theme? Each year they decide a theme for this Constitution Day celebration. Any idea what the theme could be this year? Okay, the theme was Hamara Samvidhan, Hamara Swabhiman. That means our constitution, our pride. That was the theme. And this year, what special thing the government did was they released the constitution in 9 regional languages in digital version. So languages like Malayalam, Marathi, Nepali, Punjabi, Bodo, Kashmiri, Telugu, Odia, and Assamese. These were the languages in which digital constitution was released this year. So I also do have a version of constitution here. I had taken it long back. Don't know why, but I took it.
So you read it?
Yeah, sometimes when I go through the newspaper, I mark the articles which appear in newspapers. No common one, Article 19, Article 370, those things. But yeah, so why we also call this document as a living document. Again, why? Why do we call the Constitution a living document? Any wild guesses?
It keeps changing every year.
Yes, correct. It keeps changing. It goes through amendments and it evolves as the needs of the people and the society changes. So that's why it's called the living document. And this constitution has been designed. The actual one has been designed and illustrated using gold leaf and colors made from stone by a person called Nandalal Bose, who was from Shantiniketan in West Bengal. And he has also designed the emblems of Bharat Ratna and Padma Shri. So that's a fact to know. But now we'll move ahead to our speech. So before that, I would like to call our evaluator. So our evaluator has already been introduced, but let me again reintroduce him. Evaluator for today loves dogs more than anything else, but he has a cat at home. He aims to work on his effective communication to get rid of stage fear. So, and he's our beloved president of the club. Please welcome Toastmaster Sayakash.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vipsa, for the lovely intro again. And today I am the evaluator for my target speaker. And my target speaker is Toastmaster Sunil. And the purpose of his project today is to apply feedback which he received as in a previous speech and try to involve those values in his current speech. I'll be focusing on the specific points which he has mentioned, which were part of his previous evaluation, and see how he has improved or what needs to be done more. So that's it. And all the best to my target speaker, Toastmaster Sunil. Over to you, Abhipsa. Toastmaster Abhipsa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sayakash. So moving on, Sunil was born and brought up in Bangalore. He joined Oracle in 2018 and works for Fusion HCM Cloud team. He joined Toastmasters to improve communication skills and public speaking to overcome nervousness. So let's welcome Toastmaster Sunil for his speech titled Final Speech Different Communication Styles. Toastmaster Sunil, over to you. All the best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhipsa, for the lovely introduction. Today's speech, right? One vacation, four voices. Last summer, kids had a vacation, so all of a sudden I was planning for a vacation. So all our family members, four of our family members were having dinner, and the dining table I just brought up, let us plan for a vacation. How long does it take for a family with family to decide the place? 10 minutes? Half an hour?
It can go days also.
Yeah, true. So half an hour passed by, nothing was concluded, no place was decided. Each of them were giving their own opinion, nothing was decided. So it was basically like there was no fights, no shouting, but nothing was concluded. Basically, it was not at all like a planning session. It was more like a diplomatic session. Let me introduce to my family. My eldest son Satvik is around 12 years, and he is in the planning session. He just told, okay, I do not want to do a domestic trip. Whatever it is, it has to be international trip, and if there is no international trip, I'm dropping from the plan. That's what he told directly, and that's it. He was very stubborn about it. And my younger son is is less than 10, and he is like very fun-loving guy, and he just told, okay, I would love to go to a place where there are a lot of water activities and a lot of rides, and it has to be memorable, and I don't want any boring temples, please. That's what he told. And then myself, I was more worried about a domestic trip or international, checking the feasibility, making sure that it comes under my budget, also checking whether we get all the required stuff like the flights, and also weather should be good, safety, everything. And that's what I was checking, and I had shortlisted few domestic places and international, but none of them were syncing with whatever we had discussed. And then my spouse was like, okay, let us go as a trip with the family, and let us go to a place where everybody should enjoy, not just one person. It should be everybody, and it should not be forcible for any of them. Let us plan together and go and enjoy. That's what she was very particular about. So, but since none of them were in sick, this was going on and on, nothing was concluded. So it was like each of them were in different world. None of them were trying to understand each other, and we were like, each of them were in different planet. And finally, we understood that we were unable. It is not that we were not able to decide the place. It is that we were unable to communicate each other. So then we realized, okay, let us sit and understand what that each of them required. In the meantime, let me talk about, there are different types of communication styles. Any guesses, please? Okay, let me tell you. There are four categories. One is direct communication. Direct communication is somebody who is like direct, where they want only result. They are more focused on the result, and they don't care about whether the person likes it or not. It's like a manager asking direct, please, I need the job done. Doesn't care whether it takes 3 hours or 10, 30 hours. I need the job done so and so time, right? They don't have emotion. They don't care about what is happening behind the person, right? So that's the direct. And they are very fast tracked and result oriented. And what they want, they say directly and they want the results of that. This is direct communication, and that's what my eldest son was like. He just told, I want international, and this is the place he wanted to go. Dubai is what was suggesting, and that's it. Then my younger one was like expressive communication. He's like, they love fun, they're fun-loving people, they like to connect with people. They just, they don't care about cost or price or anything. They just want to be with people, enjoy, and they are like fast-paced, creative, and they just love enjoying the whole fun together. That's it. They don't care about others. Then myself, I was like analytical communication. That's like somebody do not come to conclusion without proper data sets. So they are more about Excel sheet, getting doing all the data points. Okay, this is what we need to do, and then if they come to a result, it means that they got the result with all the data points, and it's just not blindly saying that we'll go here, because for these people, they are like very reasonable and they're very confident because they have the proper data points for the reason whatever they picked. So that's kind of analytical. And then we have supportive communication, which is like my spouse, where they're more of relationship oriented. They need harmony, and then they want to make sure that they like people together. They sometimes compromise for their for being too empathy about others, and they like less stress, and they like less stress during the normally that is what they love. So that's supportive communication. And so with that, what happened is we decided, okay, let's listen to each other for a few minutes and then take a call. So in the dining table again, I had a laptop. I just kept the laptop aside and started listening. Similarly, my elder one and younger one also started listening to each other. And then we spoke for a few minutes. And then we understood each of their communication style. And then finally we got a place, that's destination of a place, that's Dubai. So here in this journey, we did not only understood, we not only picked the destination, but we also picked know each other's communication style, and that was really helpful. So the place that we visited, Dubai, even my elder son really liked it. He was really happy that we were at international, so he was really happy. Sorry, what did you? Then my younger son was very happy because there was a lot of water activities, and there was quite a few rides, so he had great fun there. Myself, I'm very happy. It was like within the budget. I got the visa on time, and also a place was very safety, as well as the weather was very good. So very happy with that. Then my spouse was also very happy because we all went together and we had a great time together. So it was really happy with that. And so finally, what we understood from here is it is important to understand the other person's communication style. Instead of criticizing, we should understand other person's style, because that will really be helpful during communication. So next time when you're planning for a trip, for an office meeting or any conversation, pause, listen and decode, because understanding the other person's communication style is the first step of hearing and listening what they speak. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sunil. That was a wonderful example to describe all the communication styles I am never going to forget again. So great speech there. Now moving on to our next segment, which is a table topic session. This is where you will be allowed to exercise your freedom of speech, right to speak whatever you want, speak your mind. So for that, I'll request Toastmaster Sayakash, who is our table topics master for today, to give us the topics and take over. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vipsa. Now we'll begin with the table topics section for the day. And since we have many guests, and I'll just introduce what this section is. It's very simple. One of you will volunteer, and I'll be giving you a topic. And it can be anything, and you'll get about 20 seconds to think about what to talk. And then you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. So the timer, Ravindra, will be showing a green card at 1 minute, a yellow card at 1.5 minutes, a red card at 2 minutes, and we'll keep holding it till the speech is over. So the main challenge here is being able to speak on the spot. That's why it's called table topics, where immediately after giving the topic, you should be able to speak something. So today's topics are not of any theme, but rather random idioms which you should be able to talk about. So I'll just give an idiom and explain what it means. It's up to you and your creativity or how you talk about this, how you inculcate into your story or your topic. Hope that's fine. Yeah. So who will go first? Do we have any volunteers? Thank you for being the volunteer. A quick round of applause, everyone. And Linga, I have one topic for you. So it's a idiom. Like I said, I'll just give you the idiom and the example. You have to talk about that. A simple one. So it's Rome wasn't built in a day. So Rome wasn't built in a day. It means efforts need to be made to achieve success. Is that clear?
Okay. So hello everyone. Yes, I'll take the topic. Definitely anything. Say for example, my communication journey. So way back 1.5 year back, when I joined the Toastmaster, I was not able to speak. Okay, so I was not able to speak for 1 minute. I remember the first table topic. I spoke, I think, around 40 minutes. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. So that time I was thinking like, yeah, see, when we talk to our friends or anybody, we speak for an hour. But when we able to present something, how comes it is very difficult? So then I understood, see, everything, even presenting or communication, public speaking, it's a journey. So we need to put a lot of effort consistently. So then only we can gain that confidence or required skill in the next level, right? So in that aspect, I think everything, even if you take a fitness, so you cannot become a fit in a day or two, correct? So you have to take the action consistently for say 6 months, 1 year. Then only you can become a fit person. So that's how, in that aspect, I think every journey it will start and it has to be consistent for a certain duration time. So then only we can achieve the required goal. So that's what the theme is. And I have many examples. My communication journey and my fitness journey are the best example because I am consistent. I'm very fitness freak. I do physical fitness every day. So that's how, like, see, before 2 years, I was not a very fit person like how I am. So today I can see, yes, I'm a very fit person because it doesn't happen in a day. So it has taken a lot of time and effort, investment, right? So that's how today I can proudly say that, yeah, I'm a physically fit person. So that's all for myself. Thank you.
That was a lovely speech and quite a motivating one, where giving your own example, I think, is the best way to motivate people. Thanks a lot for that. Who will come next? Do you have any other volunteers? Oh, okay. Anil, right?
Yeah.
It's a simple one. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if something is like, don't do unnecessary things which are not really needed just for the sake of doing it. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Okay. So yeah. So according to me, like whatever necessary things we need to do, like we need to compulsory do, and some of the things like it is not very much required, so we will not so much bother for that. So we will focus only which is really required, the things. For example, I can give like so if I can give one example, like if we are registered for any exam, and if you have alternate, like you have registered for one game, so so we'll pick the exam because this is a very very important. So we'll pick this as an example. Thank you.
Thanks, Anil. Thanks a lot. I think the exam versus game part is good. And like Avipsa said, the best thing is if the code is working, don't touch it. And I think everyone here relates with that. So who's next? We have many more idioms.
I want to do. I'm Santosh.
Okay, Santosh, yeah. I'll give you one topic. Again, a very simple one. Kill two birds with one stone. So killing two birds with one stone means doing something which solves many of your problems.
Yes. So I would like to start this topic with the meaning of basic meaning of this phrase is that like in our work we can do our task smarter, like to do automate some steps in our day-to-day work. And we are putting a lot of unnecessary efforts which is not required, or which is manually we are doing. But if we can think out of the box, like how we can automate some routine task. So this can be like we are killing two birds with one stone. So this I want to share with all of you. So that's this much for today.
Okay, no problem, Santosh. Thanks a lot. Again, computer science or a software developer thing is automating stuff in your daily life. So I think we should try that. Okay, thanks. And so who will come next?
Maybe I can.
Hi, Rohit. Hi.
Yeah, hi. Hi, everyone.
Okay, let me see. So the idiom for you is biting off more than you can chew.
Okay. Biting off more than
You
I
can
can
chew.
chew.
So
Okay.
like don't take work which more than what you can do or deliver.
Yeah. Thank you for this.
Do try
Yeah,
to
I got it. Thank you for this topic. And okay. So like sometimes we are in the I will start like sometimes we are in that motivation that we can take that work, we can take that work also, we can take many of the works in that kind of this motivation. But when that motivation just slows down and gets stabilized, then we realize that, oh, this is something I should have avoided it out, or I should have said no to that work, or to that kind of an for that meeting, or going off out of with the friends. So I would like to say that means there should be some kind of a focus for that activity, that for that project, and related to that activity or that project, we can say yes to that activities. But if you are taking or means more than two or three activities at a time, and but if you're not able to give this that time for that activity, or for that purpose, so we will not able to achieve any of that. So that is the main thing. So if you're focusing on something, we can, but and for other things we can just say no for the now. And then once that activity gets completed, then we can say yes. Or if that thing is associated with that activities, we can say always yes to that. So that is how we can achieve all this thing which we want. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Rohit. That was a lovely lesson. And again, a software developer thing, don't take more than you can do. So thank you for that. Okay, I think we have Nancy.
We have one offline guest here.
Chandana, right? Yeah. Okay, Chandana, I have a topic for you, which is so there's this interesting one, which is not my circus, not my monkeys. It means if it's not related to me, I'll stay away. It's staying away from unnecessary things. Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Okay, I'm not getting any idea on what to start on this topic. So as you explained, like not my circus, not my monkeys, like as you explained, that staying out of unnecessary people, staying out of unnecessary things, or like people like which are not that we are related or necessary. So I mean, like doing, I mean, just means like we have to care or spend time only on those things that are necessary to us, instead of just poking or being somewhere that is not a place to be, or around people like around things, even like be people or be the place or the things that we do. So what is necessary for us and what is related to us, just stick to that and explore in that area like first, and get to know ourselves more in that area.
Thank you, Chandana. Thanks a lot. Oh, BBMP to potholes. Yeah, I think that's the story of Bangalore. That's not my jurisdiction. I won't do anything in that road. So good one. So next, I think we have one more guest, Nancy. Would you like to take a try?
Definitely, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So this is one thing, barking up the wrong tree. I'm sure you have heard this, where it means talking to someone who is really not related to it, and we probably won't release give any result in the end.
Could you please just repeat? Sorry, I think I had some glitchy. I couldn't hear you properly.
It's barking up the wrong tree.
Okay. So
It means trying to talk to someone or address an issue which they're not related to, and you won't expect any results back.
okay. Okay. Yeah. So basically, I mean, I'm somebody who is very focused towards making best use of my time, making sure that whatever can be achieved in the minimum possible time with the maximum effort. So I would not address something like, say, person or any work which doesn't give any result. Rather than I would focus on what can help me get more results out of that. Because if there's no output to be given from a certain situation or person, what's the point in wasting all your time and effort in doing certain tasks? Rather than put your efforts and focus on something which can make the best use of your time. So that's one thing. Just giving an example, like say for example, I am a technical program manager here in Oracle. So sometimes in some of the programs or in some of the work which is like which will not give any output or more output to that. I rather focus on the projects or the programs which have significant output, rather than seeing how I can maybe bring some automation or delegate the task to the right person, rather than me not being a right person and focusing on that particular task. So that's how I approach any situation, or address any particular person, which would not give any significant output, rather than how I can maximize the situation or output and things like that. So yeah, that's from my end. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. I think all the idioms should have been related to our jobs in some or the other way.
Yeah.
I didn't realize these idioms are so effective in our jobs. Okay, I think we can have two more topics. Any volunteers?
Yeah, yes, Akash. I can go next.
Okay, hi Jitendra. So I'll give you a very interesting one, which is winning the jackpot. So this is also an idiom. Let's say like it is what it means. That you experience something so amazing in your life, so much success that it's unbelievable. Hitting the jackpot.
Honestly speaking, we hardly get such opportunity where such occasion comes where we get more than what we expect. Definitely, there could be several instances which I could relate from my job profile, where many times we just try to achieve something, and with maybe a situational perspective, we get something more than what we would expect. So yeah, nothing comes in my mind, but there are areas in our personal life also where sometimes we are expecting a bare minimum, but we still, with the grace of God, we get something maybe much better for us. Like when I became father, so my wife blessed with twins, so definitely, which initially we didn't kind of expect it, but yeah, definitely for us it would be a bundle of joy. So similar way, I can correlate many such situations in professional life also. But yeah, we should always look for the best, and I'm sure with the grace of God, we would get what we deserve. That's all.
Thank you, Jitendra. I think you initially started with you didn't know much, but towards the end you found your twins, which were one of, I think, the jackpot there. Thanks a lot for that. We have one final topic if anyone's interested, or we can go ahead.
I can take it. This is Swaroop.
Hi Swaroop. So I have one for you. It's beat around the bush. Talk about something unimportant and try to avoid an important topic.
It gets to a little personal place. So I was recently so I have been mostly home for quite a few weekends this year, with very little social connection apart from maybe very close friends that I meet anyway. So just to get out of the rut, this month I started going out to these public meetups. Some of them were good, but a lot of them I found out they gather there with nothing to contribute. You just end up talking about the coffee you're drinking rather than the conversation itself. And yeah, like I think this idiom sort of plays in my head all the time. Like why are we here? And there is nothing interesting happening. So everyone's just beating around the bush without actually talking about what the meetup is supposed to be about. Let's say I went to a meetup that was supposed to be about, like general growth and business understanding, and people kept on talking about politics. So yeah, I think a lot of these gatherings, present company excluded, can be quite a bit beating around the bush. Yeah. So
Yeah, Swaroop, thanks a lot. I think That's a good example which you have given, and makes sense, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. And at Toastmasters, we usually don't beat around the bush. We are specific about what we want to do. Sorry for the marketing in between. But overall,
It should.
so overall, I think we had a great session today where I think almost everyone contributed and spoke their hearts out. And it turns out, so on my surprise, that all these idioms are applicable in our life, in our day-to-day job, which we usually don't realize. So the takeaway would be to think about this. These are not like the ultimate truths, but there are something these can be thought of as guiding principles or something in life. So without taking any much more time, I would like to hand it over to Toastmaster Vipsa. And earlier, I forgot to introduce Toastmaster Vipsa. A quick intro about her. Toastmaster Vipsa is also a part of OCI. She is part of my team. And one thing, one very special thing about Toastmaster Vipsa is that she's a lovely singer. And initially, back I think about a few months ago, we got the opportunity to hear her in Toastmasters, and we hope we get the opportunity again. So over to you, Toastmaster Vipsa.
Thank you so much, Sai. So yeah, without further beating around the bush, let's get back to the theme. Okay. So I have one final, before we wrap up, one final small example of how the Constituent Assembly was. So when we see the paintings of Constituent Assembly, we see a sea of men in suits and turbans. We talk about founding fathers of our constitution. But today I would like to talk about founding mothers. So there were 299 members in that assembly, and only 15 were women, although only 15, but they were very fierce contributors to the discussions. And among them, I would like to give example of one whose name was Dakshayani Velayudhan. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but we also have a Dakshayani among in our Toastmasters. But yeah, so coming back to that, Dakshayani Velayudhan, she was from Kochi, Kerala. She was only 34 years old back then, and the first Dalit woman to have graduated in India at that time. And she stood up and fought for the removal of forced labor and removal of untouchability. And she fought with her words on the floors of parliament to make this happen. So we should remember that every time a woman stands to speak her mind freely, she's kind of walking the path paved by these 15 women in the Constituent Assembly. That is a great example. On this note, I would like to close this TMOD session theme for today. But I would like to also call the general evaluator now for the evaluations of the overall session. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Ravindra.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhisha, for that wonderful session on today's session. It was very informative. So, coming to this, as a general evaluator, as I said, we have tag role like timer, accounter, and grammarian. So today we have, I'm going ahead with the timer role. So coming in the coming weeks.
Sorry to interrupt, but is the speech evaluation over?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, speech evaluation is there.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
before sure. Before tag roles, let us go ahead with speech evaluation from our Toastmaster Sai Akash for that wonderful speech given by Sunil. Over to you, Sai Akash.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravindra. And I would begin now. Yeah. It was a lovely speech by Toastmaster Sunil. Congrats to you today. It almost felt like I was sitting right in front of your family and seeing you all taking a decision on where to go. So that was a really well elaborated and well described scenario for us. I think you did really amazing at that. The start was perfect until you got us hooked. A trip is something which anyone wants to listen to, and that's something which was a perfect hook for your speech. I really did expect you to connect your trip planning to a communication lesson. I think that was the best part of your speech, where a normal story about your life or personal decision turned out to be a lesson. And I think each one of us present here would be easily able to remember how you spoke about. The first one was direct communication. Your son was like, oh no, I'll just go outside, I won't have anything else. That was the best example you could have given. The second one was expressive, where your son was, he didn't have a concrete request, but he just wanted a few expressive things. He expressed his needs in a different way. And the third was you analytically deciding if it is in my budget, is it not, or trying to analyze the decision better. And the fourth one was the supportive communication, which was, I think, played by your wife. So if I think about four people in a family, and I can easily remember the four kinds of communication. So I believe you did an amazing job at that. This is something which is very rare in nowadays, where it's difficult to remember things. So this is really helpful. I will never forget this, and you made a very good story for the whole session. Though coming to the flow of your speech, you started with the setup where you were in a house and discussing, then you started slowly introducing your family members. So that was a very positive and good thing you did to make us remember that. And you also mentioned the antiques played by each of them on where they want to go, what they want to do, and it was really good. Towards the end, you also showed how you reached to a conclusion of Dubai, and also showed the point that how each of the person involved in the discussion was satisfied. So this was essentially a corporate lesson for many of us, where how to take a decision with many stakeholders involved. So that's something which was very important for me, and I'll never forget it. I know I've said this again and again, but I'm really impressed by the speech today. The title was good. It had a little suspense, but also it was very relevant to what you're talking about, and the lesson towards the end. Towards the end, you made sure to give a quick lesson to everyone so that everyone had a few takeaways. Apart from it, four kinds of communications. Now, coming to things which could have been better, I was not in person, but I could see that you were moving your face around. But it would have been a little better if you could have seen the audience on the screen as well, so that the people online would also have felt your presence. The second thing is eye communication was good. That again, comes under the same thing. Uh, and I really can't think of any other things which need improvement. But overall, a great speech and something which I think each of us will remember for sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sayakash, for that wonderful evaluation. I hope Sunil takes that as a positive inputs and implement them in his next speech.
Yes.
Okay. So coming to this as a general evaluator. So I have taken the role of timer as well. So before I go ahead with the inputs to be for the improvements to be done in the session, I would go ahead with the timer role. So coming to Sunil's speech, Sunil has taken 7 minutes 15 seconds, which is within the time, because 7 minutes is the time, and we have buffer time of 30 seconds. So well done, Sunil, to wrap up the speech and within the time. And coming to table topics, I missed to note the name of the first person, who got the topic. Rome is not built in one day. So Shankar. Okay. So you took 1 minute 56 seconds, and Anil took 51 seconds. And actually the table topic should be in 1 to 2 minutes. So yes, it is the first attempt. Yeah, in the next attempts you can try to speak more than 1 minute, so it will be useful for you in improving your communication or how to better speak on this topic which is given on time within the time. So Santosh took 35 seconds. Rohit took 1 minute 34 seconds. Chandana took 1 minute 7 seconds. Nancy took 1 minute 19 seconds. And Jitendra took 1 minute 29 seconds. Swaroop took 1 minute 9 seconds. And the speech evaluation time is 3 minute 39 seconds. So with that, I wrap up this timing as a timer. This is all the timing report. So coming to as a general evaluator. So as I said, as a general evaluator, I'm not alone. We have a tag role. So today I've done the timer role, and I hope in the coming sessions, as the other people are busy with so we don't have the grammarian and accountant roles. So we make sure from next session those roles are available, and we fill the Excel sheet which we maintain ahead of time, so that we will not be missing those roles as well in the coming sessions. So overall the session is very good, and Abhiksha has started her. First of all, I go ahead with Sergeant at Arms Sunil. I started the session with enthusiasm, invoking all of us with joy, so that we will be alert in listening the session. So thank you. And coming teamwork role, Toastmaster Abhiksha has given the valuable inputs on the Constitution, how it was found and when it was found, and why it was found on November 26th. So that was very informative on Constitution of India. Thank you, Abhiksha, for taking up the role and coming forward and giving the important session on Constitution of India. So I hope as we all are aware of that, we will be having the tabletop teamwork session ahead of time. So we will be categorizing, like preparing the sheet ahead of time, whoever is going to give the next week teamwork session, so that they will be prepared and give the teamwork session in the coming weeks. So thank you, Sai Akash, for bringing that to our so that everybody is aware of that and prepare well for this teamwork session. So because teamwork session is very important role where we drive this whole session from throughout the session for 1 hour. So that's very important, and so we'll follow those to prepare well in advance and give the session. So and with that, nothing much from my end. I also appreciate Sai Akash for taking the multiple roles, and also taking the table topics master as a table topics master. He has given the idioms which were very important, and we have ignited all our minds to speak out on idioms related to our workplace, our personal lives. Thank you, Sai Akash. And with that, I will hand over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhiksha.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for the comprehensive evaluations. And yeah, with this, we can close the session, and I'll hand over to Presiding Officer Toastmaster Sayakash. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vipsa. And we had a lovely session today. I think everyone got a chance to speak, and everyone, sorry, I got a quick message. Sorry about that. So I think we'll end the session today. And before that, I would just like to talk to a few of the guests about how they felt about today's session, and what will the takeaways be. So we can start with few people online, then we can go to offline. Take a 20-30 seconds and do share your thoughts. Nancy, Swaroop, Santosh.
Yeah, definitely I can go first. So yeah, it was really wonderful session. And as already I mentioned in the last session as well, I mean, it's very, feel feel very I mean, there's no room for judgment and things like that. We can feel tell our hearts out, and and the uh, structure of basically this meeting, like table topic, that really helps in improving the communication skill and on the spot thinking about what we have to say. And that's really wonderful about what I feel about Toastmasters. So I really felt amazing today. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Swaroop.
Yeah, I would like to second what Nancy said. It was really good seeing. Oops, sorry, my camera is turned off. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, it's good seeing everyone. I have only been in a couple of Toastmasters before, but they have all been offline. So it's interesting to see how the hybrid works. And I think you guys are doing pretty well given with what's available. So yeah, I'd like to maybe join more sessions in the future. But yeah, today was pretty good. And thanks for giving me that opportunity to participate as well. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Swaroop.
Hi, this is Santosh. Today is my first class after first session after a long time, so I am very happy and motivated to join more such sessions in future. Today, after attending this session, it's helped me to improve my creativity. So I'm very delighted and grateful to all the participants here, and hope to see you in future for more sessions.
Sure, Santosh. Thanks for that. Do we have? I think we can go offline now. The offline people. Chandana, Anil.
Yeah, this is my first time. When before coming to this session, I did not have much idea about like Toastmasters. Like I just know that it is a volunteering and where people come here to improve their leadership communication skills. But for me, it is more about public speaking or speaking in front of new people about any topic. So whenever I speak out, even in meetings, like my heartbeat raises. So yeah, I felt the same today also, but I hope like it will get better over time. And yeah, I felt inclusive too. Like since like here we are everyone are on the same agenda, so it just feels inclusive and be free to speak out. Yeah, it felt good, and it's a wonderful session. And everyone has got a chance to speak also. It's been good to hear each and everyone's thoughts and different I mean, the way they have expressed their stories also. It's good. It felt nice to hear all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I think this is my second session with this club. Yeah, it's a hybrid model. I find it a little bit different. I used to be in the offline club, but yes, I think it's a different experience as we in the corporate sector mostly use this hybrid. I think it is very useful, and I'm excited to restart my journey.
Hi all, so this is my second session for Toastmaster. So yeah, so I felt very exciting because this is the platform where we can really improve our communication and public speaking without fear. So similarly, like we are regularly joining the Voice of GSC session. We are conducting under GSC. So yeah, this is looks like similar, but yeah, this is another platform like we can improve our communication, public speaking without fear. The same thing which mentioned by Chandana, like she was fearing earlier. So earlier also, when 2-3 years back, when I was trying to speak, there was a lot of fear. Even I was not able to come on video on camera. So now it's not like that. So I can speak and without fear. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Anil. And I think we we had a good session, and everyone found something good for them to take away. Hope to see more of you in the next session as well. So before ending, we would just like to take a quick photograph. So everyone online, please switch on their cameras, and offline people, please stand on the stage. Let me set this up. Just a second. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1. Done. Thank you, everyone. See you next week again.
Thank you, Sai.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.